Hey folks, John Havlicek here with another edition of Common Grounds. I got a little bit of a different one. This is kind of a federal and state one. So, back under the Biden administration, there was a lot of money approved for every state in the country that wanted, some of this funding to build out their electric vehicle charging station infrastructure. I think that's the way to say it. And then under the new administration, the Trump administration, they tried to claw a bunch of that money back, notably from a lot of Democrat-run states. And so a bunch of them, a handful, including Josh Kaul, the Attorney General here in Wisconsin, filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration and won. And so here in Wisconsin, that's $62 million that was promised to us that they tried to take back. And kudos to Attorney General Josh Kaul for getting this done. I think he has done a very good job in terms of protecting Wisconsin and Wisconsinites. Okay? And, I think we got a couple layers here of common ground. Number one, I don't have an EV, but it's certainly better for the environment. This technology is improving and is coming. And, there are more and more people, right? I think you and I would both have the same issue with gas stations. If I can't gas up, I'm going to be a little bit careful. All of a sudden, I'm driving down the street and I run out of gas. Same thing. Okay. So that technology is coming, and I think we need to support that. But I think there's another level of common ground here, and this is actually the deeper one, the more important one. I think whatever level of government we're talking about, we can't lurch from one side to the other like a drunken sailor. We can't have it such that, like, this administration says we're going to do X, Y, and Z. And if the next administration is from the opposite side of the aisle, they can't just try to root out and destroy and prevent and take back everything that the last guy did. I think this is a problem. Number one, what companies are going to invest in research and development? What companies are going to take those contracts? Things like that. If they're afraid that the money might get yanked in the middle of the project. Number two, and this is much bigger, what that's really doing is that is breaking government itself. And it's the people in government that are doing it. And so then, why would you and I ever trust government? Why would we care? Why would we expect the government to work for us if we know that in another year or two we're just going to get screwed again anyway by the other guy? And our common ground here is this is not conservative, progressive, Democrat, Republican, whatever. This is money versus the rest of us. And if you don't believe me, think about this. We got a president who is suing his own government for $10 billion. We have billions, tens of billions of dollars to spend on deporting a bunch of people who, you know what? They're not documented or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, 90% of them, 99% of them aren't doing anything wrong. They're just going to work, trying to raise a family, trying to pay taxes, trying to do things correctly. We have tens of billions of dollars to spend on terrorizing them. But we don't have money for health care. We don't have money to make sure people have enough to eat. And that's just wrong. I think that's our common ground. So kudos to Josh Kaul on that state level. Keep up the fight.